Hello and welcome to my channel, A Travel Journey. We recently cruised on Disney's newest ship, the Disney Treasure, which only started sailing 3 months ago. It is the 6th cruise ship owned by Disney Cruise Line. We took a 7-night cruise to the Eastern Caribbean, and on the second night we got to dine at Enchantè by Chef Arnaud. Enchantè is an adult exclusive restaurant serving French-inspired cuisine and is inspired by Disney's Beauty and the Beast. The restaurant is located on the 13th floor in the aft section of the ship. As you enter the restaurant, you can see paintings from the movie Beauty and the Beast hanging in the hallway. There's a golden rose by the entrance. As you walk in, you will walk by the lavish Rose Bar, which is a cocktail lounge. You can order drinks here while you wait to be seated in Enchantè or Paulo's Steakhouse restaurant. The Rose Bar is also adult only and is inspired by the rose flower from Beauty and the Beast. At the lounge, guests can enjoy the ocean views while enjoying the drinks on the rich velvet chairs. The Rose serves an extensive selection of high-end wines and liquors, making it an idyllic setting for a pre-dinner aperitif or post-dinner nightcap. Guests can also indulge in a special menu of gourmet amuse-bouche and small plates from the Enchantè galley, curated by 3 Michelin-starred chef Arnaud. Our reservation was at 6 p.m., which is when the restaurant opens. We waited for 4 to 5 minutes in the Rose Bar before being seated in the Enchantè restaurant. You walk through a glittering golden beautiful walkway. There is so much attention to detail, and the staff pointed out that Lumiere, the candelabra maitre d', greets us to the restaurant, and everything is inspired by the song Be Our Guest. We couldn't take our eyes off this huge, dazzling candlelight chandelier centerpiece hanging from the ceiling at the entrance. The restaurant gives a romantic ambiance with shimmering light fixtures and illuminations. There are multiple wine closets around the restaurant, with 2 being at the entrance. We were seated at our table by the staff and then quickly introduced to our server. When we came in at 6 p.m., we got to watch a beautiful sunset with ocean views in front of us. The table setting is minimalistic, with no tablecloth. There were napkins, 2 wine glasses, 2 water glasses, a lamp, a rose, and 2 pallet stands, which are used for holding the menu. The chairs were very comfortable, and there was a small stool for my wife's bag. The server attended to us right away and asked us if we had any allergies or dietary preferences. This is the mocktail menu. My wife ordered the No Way Rosé, which was Bottega Zero Rosé, strawberries, and Lyre's Italian orange. I ordered the Bright and Sunny, which was Lyre's dark cane, Fever Tree ginger beer, and fresh lime. We were brought to amuse-bouche right away. The first one was a Parmesan dough with Wagyu beef tartare, and the top was jellied beef consommé. The second one was a croquette with Gruyere cheese and a kick of spice. There was some nice acidity from the vinegar as well. The third one was a sea bream tartare with sea bream sauce, shiso foam in a wonton wrapper. The server recommended trying the amuse-bouche from left to right. This is the main menu, which was in the shape of a painting palette. The menu pops on a palette stand and is supposed to be touchless. On the left side is Lumiere, and the right side explains the concept of the restaurant and mentions that Enchantè is the ship's most luxurious dining experience aboard. The menu features ingredients sourced from around the world, which are meant to be picked when in season. There are a few different dining experiences you can have at Enchantè. On the left side of the menu is the Passion and Potager, both at $135 per person. The Potager menu is a vegetarian menu. The mid-section of the menu was wine experience for $127 per person, or a zero-proof tasting for $40 per person, and a champagne journey for $170 per person. The right section was a collection, which is a multi-course tasting menu. This menu combines new creations with signature dishes. The server mentioned to trust the chef and each course will be a different experience. There was also an a la carte menu. I chose the passion menu and my wife picked the potager. It was a good idea at the end as we both got to try different courses. Next up was the bread course. We were brought a tiny bowl of salt with a very small spoon, a square piece of butter, and sourdough bread. The server recommended to put butter on the bread and sprinkle some salt. It was delicious. Both me and my wife were served a pre-course before the first course even arrived. At the bottom was a mole verde sauce. On the top was pickled green radish, rolled up with vegetable sauce in the center. The dish was finished with dashi and vegetable water sauce. The server mentioned that this dish is light and is supposed to be refreshing to transition us into the upcoming courses. Now it was time for the first course. My wife's first course was carrots. They were cooked in carrot juice. The dish included carrots in different forms like carrot glaze, carrot gel, and shaved carrots. The dish included harissa condiment, which gives a little bit of spice to the whole dish, and was made up of carrot puree, fresh cilantro, and yellow wine juice. The dish was completed with coteau champenois sauce. The coteau champenois sauce is made from red vinegar, Chardonnay wine from the Champagne region, and crème fraîche. My first course was Hokkaido scallops from Hawaii, on top of a miso glaze. It was garnished with sea asparagus, baby leeks, croutons, and was finished off with coteau champenois sauce. It also came with a second variation of scallop with XO sauce. My wife's second course was onions in many different ways, and it came with herb condiments and 7-year aged yellow wine sauce. There were cipollini onions confit in brown butter and pearl onions stuffed with onion puree and pickled onion. My second course was a thinly sliced John Dory fish from Portugal, seasoned with olive oil, salt, pepper, lime juice, and lime zest. There was also calamansi vinegar mayo on the side. Calamansi is a citrus fruit which comes from the Philippines. In between the John Dory fish, there was stone crab seasoned with olive oil and cayenne pepper. It was finished off with turmeric sauce made from white sake, mirin, egg yolk, and turmeric powder. My wife's third course was a potato gnocchi, which was glazed with crème fraîche. It was topped with black pepper and Parmesan cheese and finished off with Parmesan emulsion. My wife loved it. My third course was a Portuguese pollock fish topped with fish mousse and grated broccoli. The fish mousse was prepared by slowly cooking mussel stock. On the side, there was a montage which was made with rye grain croutons and broccoli puree. The dish was finished with the mussel sauce. This was my least favorite course as the shellfish flavor was too overpowering for me. My wife's fourth course was beetroot and salsified turnip and was finished off with tio pepe sauce. The beetroot was cooked and presented in different ways. There was a glazed beetroot with beetroot puree, a beetroot ravioli, horseradish gel, and pickled onion. My fourth course was slowly cooked farm-raised chicken from North Carolina, glazed with reduced chicken sauce. On the side, there was a caramel ravioli filled with trumpet mushrooms and pork belly, and was garnished with watercress coulis and green peas. It was finished off with a chicken curry sauce. We loved how all the dishes came with sauces that greatly complemented and enhanced the flavors of the dishes. We also got to check out the cheese cart. This is included in the passion and potager selections. There were around 9 cheeses available, along with dried fruits on the side. There was a brie, Gouda, Port Salut, some goat cheeses, and a blue cheese. After this course, the server changed our napkins. And for pre-dessert, both me and my wife got strawberry sorbet. Underneath the sorbet was a Swiss meringue and fresh strawberries. The sorbet was delicious. It was very light and a good palate cleanser. Next, the server wished us happy anniversary and brought a huge golden egg wearing white gloves. He opened the egg and inside was a sweet gesture from the restaurant. It was a chocolate cake. He then took it away and said that they would cut it and bring it after the dessert course. For the dessert course, my wife got a citrus cake, which is made with a compote layer of dates and clementines. There was clementine glaze on the top and clementine gel on the side. In the other bowl were clementines and clementine compote. They finished the dish with orange and almond blossom foam. For my dessert course, I got the All About chocolate. This dessert is a tuile made from sourdough bread and cocoa nib. Inside was chocolate ganache chiffon, chocolate mousse, and chocolate caramel. On the top was a fleur de sel with cocoa nib powder. On the side was cocoa nib ice cream, topped with caramel and chocolate sauce. The chocolate they use is guanaya, which comes from the Ivory Coast, Jamaica, and Madagascar. The chef's recommendation is to crush the chocolate dessert and then eat it together with the ice cream. Both desserts were delicious. This was not quite the end of the experience, as in the end there were the Petit Fours. The staff came out with a big box with the Petit Fours, and the server wore white gloves to serve the desserts. The first one was a raspberry fruit roll. The next was a creme brulee made with Guinness beer. The one after was a passion fruit and caramel chocolate bonbons. Next was the lemon diamond, made with lemon dough, lemon cream, and lemon zest. Next was a chocolate and caramel tart. And the last one was a strawberry pavlova made of Swiss meringue, vanilla cream, fresh strawberry, and strawberry gel. All the desserts were delicious. The server brought a celebration chocolate cake for our anniversary. He then poured vanilla sauce around it. It was delicious. We also got a cappuccino to go with our dessert. It was so smooth and delicious and went perfect with a celebration chocolate cake. We were so full at this time, and so we tried only one of each of the Petit Fours. And the server packed the rest of them to go in a fancy Enchantè bag. At the end, they gave my wife a red rose as a send-off. My wife loved it. The restaurant space is absolutely stunning, and it would be a great dining option for celebrating a special occasion while on the ship. In our case, it was our anniversary, and for the first dessert course, the server brought a huge egg for our celebration. Chef Arnaud has a 3 Michelin-star restaurant in La Sillette Champenois near Reims, France. He has also created the menus for the Remy Fine Dining restaurant on a Disney Dream and Disney Fantasy. The menu at Enchantè is created with superior seasonal ingredients sourced from around the world. If you're looking for a fancy spot to spend your time, have a truly gourmet food experience with incredible sauces and some spot-on flavors, or you just really want to feel luxurious, this is one of the best places to be on the Disney ship. The menu might change based on when you go, and the dishes are made from the ingredients based on availability and when they are at their peak of ripeness. The dress code to the restaurant is dress to impress. Formal or semi-formal attire is recommended. Clothing such as t-shirts, swimwear, and sports attire are not permitted. When dining at Enchantè, a guest will skip the regularly scheduled rotational main dining restaurant. This premium experience is available at a fee and is not included in the price of your cruise. You have to book a reservation to the restaurant the day the bookings become available, as the spots get reserved right away, and then you will be added to the waiting list. Overall, our experience was amazing. You truly feel like you're in a relaxing yet sophisticated place, and at some points we forgot we were on a ship. We spent a total of 3.5 hours and $370 and had the most unique dining experience ever. The staff were super nice and the food quality was amazing, and for sure we will dine at this restaurant again if we ever go back to a Disney treasure. I hope you liked this video, and please do like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you!